What's up everybody, this is Teacher Ivan from NextGen Academy. Our goal in this channel is to help you achieve your highest potential and to help you understand subjects in the easiest and the most efficient way. If you'd like to get more tips and tricks on how to achieve A star in your IGCSE, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Lastly, if you need any help in your studies, you can always head on to our website, link in the below, or our Instagram, drop us a DM and we'll be able to help you. Enjoy this video and I wish you all the best.
Alright, okay, welcome back my NextGen family. Okay, today we are going to go through the last paper for this variant, paper 4.3. This is the May-June 2025. Have your calculator with you. Okay, everyone go get your calculator. And this is a 100 marks paper. Okay, a few things to take note. Correct to 3 SF. If it's a non-exact numerical answer, then 1 dp for angles. Okay, for pi, you can either use your calculator value or 3.142. Drawing, please use HB pencil. Okay, you all can go through the formulas. All the shapes, not all the shapes, but a lot of areas and volume formulas are given, and then quadratic formula and also non-right angle triangle formula. All right, okay, so leverage on your calculator. This one, whatever you can use calculator, just use your calculator. Okay, number 1, find the median of these numbers. Median means your middle number. Okay, first of all, it needs to be arranged in order. This one already in order, right? Then how many numbers you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, since so few numbers, you can just cut. Okay, so you got 2 numbers in between. These 2 numbers, we will take the average of it. So 11 plus 13 over 2, which is equal to 12. Okay, number 2. In triangle ABC, AC is equals to 21 meter, BC is equals to 15.9 meter. Using a ruler and compass, complete the scale drawing of this triangle. Use a scale of 1 cm to represent 3 meters. The side AB is drawn for you. Okay, remember, please bring your Oxford set. Okay, you know what's your Oxford set? Your compass, your protractor, okay, everything, the triangular ruler, you're going to use it in exam. Okay, I scared maybe some of your school or your centers don't provide. If you all forget, please go and prepare it. Okay, also another thing, all these little workings, like scale 1 cm to 3 meter, please write it down somewhere. Okay, the working. I know some of you, maybe you all use mental calculation. Also, some of you maybe write it on the rough paper. Okay, try your best to write everything on the paper. Okay, so first one, how to convert, number 1, how to calculate AC. AC will be 21 divided by 3, which is 7 cm. BC is 15.9 divided by 3, which is 5.3 cm. Okay, for me over here, I will be roughly estimating. You all know which one is your compass? Okay, your compass is the needle and the pencil. You're going to put the sharp point at A. You're going to measure your compass to 7 cm using a ruler first. Okay, so you extend it. Yeah, measure to 7 cm. Then you're going to put the sharp part over here. Then you cut it. Okay, you need to show the cutting. So you need to show where exactly you cut. This one all in pencil. Okay, let's say here is 7 cm. Okay, here is 7 cm. Then you're going to repeat the same thing from B. You're going to measure 5.3 cm with the ruler. Then you're going to cut. Okay, cut again. Okay, I don't know how long is this one, but I think it should look something. Okay, you take your ruler. 7 cm. Okay, 7 should be around. Okay, maybe further a little bit. This one 5.3. Yeah, y'all don't do like that, because y'all can measure properly. Mine here, I can't really measure, so 5.3. Okay, estimated is around here lah. Yeah, I would say around here. Okay, then you take your ruler, you draw, connect, and then label here C. Okay, next one. From this list, write down a natural number. Okay, what's natural number? Whole number. Okay, which one is natural number? You can either write 23 or square root 144. Okay, just one of it is enough already. Square root 144 is 12. An irrational number. Okay, which one is irrational? Irrational means you cannot write it as a fraction or a whole number. Square root cert 50. Okay, let's go next one. Question number 4. The area of the pentagon is 130.2 cm squared. Calculate the value of x. Okay, how do we find the area of the pentagon? We can use two trapezium. Okay, this is one trapezium, then another trapezium here. So first trapezium, second trapezium. Okay, what's the formula for area of trapezium? 1/2 a plus b times height. Okay, this is the a and b. The height, we can use this one, 7. Okay, h is equals to 7. So 2 trapezium, 2 multiply half a plus b. Okay, a is x plus 11.4. Height is equals to 130.2. Okay, can we solve this? Okay, the 2.5 will cancel off. So here will be 7x plus, maybe we can divide. Okay, I'll do a divide. 11.4 times 7 equals to 130.2. 130.2 divided by 7, this will be 18.6. So x plus 11.4 equals to 18.6. X 18.6 minus 11.4, which will get 7.2. Okay, next one. Question 5a. Convert 780 cm square into meter square and convert 0.037 meter cube into cm cube. Okay, when we see any sort of unit conversion for length, area, volume, I want you all to always write this down first. km, meter, cm, mm. Okay, when it's going down, we call it the 3-2-1 conversion. 30, 20, 10. Okay, when it's going up, we divide 30, 20, then 10. Okay, since now got square, you all don't go memorize got how many zero. You just go and take whatever value over here, then you square it, and then you also cube it. Okay, so cm to meter. Cm to meter is we divide by 100. So can we take 780 divided by 100 square? Okay, we will get 0.078. Don't go and memorize, don't need to go and memorize any value. Okay, meter cube into cm cube, meter to cm is times 100. So we can take 0.037 times 100 cube. 0.037 times 100 cube. We get 37000. 37000. All right. Okay, question number 6. Anyone got confused with this question? One titanium atom has a mass of 7.95 times 10 to the power of negative 23 grams. Calculate the number of titanium atoms in 1 kg of titanium. Give your answer in standard form. Yeah, I've looked through some of your papers. I think a few of you got a bit confused. Okay, if you don't know what is a conversion over here, what can we do? We can always use a ratio. Okay, we use a ratio method. Because we are comparing the mass, okay, that means your gram and your kilogram with the number. Okay, and what do we want to find at the end? We're going to find the number of atoms, right? Okay, so this is what we can write. You write here number of atoms, and you write here the mass. Okay, what is given to us? They say one titanium atom has a mass of 7.95 times 10 to the power of negative 23. Okay, I write it at the bottom here. Why? Because I like every time when I do ratio, the unknown I put on the top left here. Okay, so X. Okay, what is the mass of what? 1 kg of titanium. Okay, what unit do we want to standardize to? One of it is in gram, one of it is in kg. Okay, so I will put this in terms of gram. So this will be equals to 1000. So X is to 1000. Number of atom 1 is to 7.95 times 10 to the power of negative 23. Okay, when we can write like this, we can convert this into a fraction equation like this. Okay, everyone understand what we're doing here? So X is just 1000 over 7.95 times 10 to the power of negative 3 times 1. Okay, so X You just type in the calculator 1000 divided by 7.95 times 10 to the power of negative 23. Okay, you should be able to get the answer from the calculator here. Okay, 1.26 times 10 to the power of 25. All right. Okay, until here, if you can do this, can you type 6? Okay, no question, please type 6. All right. Okay, let's go to question number 7. Okay, do you know how to read this? Sets. This is called a universal set. Okay, this symbol. Universal set means what does this entire universe has? X. Okay, what is X? X is an integer. Okay, an integer means a whole number which is inclusive of 1 to 12. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. E, the set E is even numbers. So what I want you to do is you write down first, what is your set E? Okay, you can put later on, right, if they ever ask you to present like this, you need to put it in a curly bracket. When you are writing the elements, that means what's inside here, you have to put in curly bracket. So this would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Multiples of 3, this one put into a curly bracket also. 3, 6, 9, and 12. Okay, what's the difference between M and NM? M, all these are presented in terms of the elements. That means what is inside here. For example, if this class has Rihanna, Giovanna, Jiaxuan, Daryl, Haoyang, and the rest of you, I'm going to write down all your names inside here. Okay, so I'm going to put in the curly bracket, I'm going to write your names, then comma, 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 then close bracket. Okay, if they put N bracket M, this is the number of elements. That means how many students are here in this class right now. Okay, this is what we do. So the NM, we just take 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't go right 3, 6, 9, 12. That will be wrong. So only 4. If they say the word, sometimes they may not even use the word set. They will just give you E intersect M. Okay, E intersect M means what is common between E and M. So we can find 6 and 12. Okay, the next one, write down a possible value of Y. What is Y? Okay, do you all know how to read this? This is Y is an element of. Okay, is an element of, that means is a. Okay, what is Y? Y is E union M. That means all of E and M add up together, not. Okay, the prime here, or we call it slash, is not. So what can we do? You write down all your E and M first. Okay, you see what's at E and M? This is what I'll do. So E union M has, okay, has what number? Okay, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, what is not inside the set here? Okay, so E union M prime, 1, 5, 7, 11. Okay, you write one of these answers. Don't have to write all of it. 1, 5, 7, or 11. You don't have to list it down also. This is just the full explanation of it. Okay, this is question 7. Right, let's go to question 8. Factorize 28xy minus 12x. Make sure that you're fully factorize. Okay, what is the highest common factor? 28 and 12, we can take 4. Then both of them got x, so we factorize out 4x, 7y minus 3. Okay, 4x, 7y minus 3. Okay, y minus 6x plus 2xy minus 3. What method do we use for this factorizing? We have 4 terms, no common factors. Okay, so I want you to recognize this one. 4 terms, no common factors. Okay, this method, we call it factor by grouping. Okay, you're going to group it in pairs, then you're going to factorize it. Okay, but we look at the value here, can factorize. Y minus 6x, y and 6x got anything common? 2xy minus 3 got anything common? Okay, so how to do this? Okay, so I saw some of you all leaving this empty also. Okay, actually can factorize. Okay, but what I can tell you all, the easier way to do is you all rearrange the values first. Okay, you find the pairs that has common factor, like this and this got common factor, right? Both of them got y. So I want you all to put them side by side first. Y plus 2xy. Then this one we can write it as, okay, you see the second one got 6x, right? So I'll put the x at the back. Minus 3 minus 6x. Rearrange it first. Now we factorize it. Okay, so you're gonna put this in one pair, this one in another pair. Okay, what's the goal? 1 plus 2x. Okay, over here we're gonna factorize also, and my second bracket also need to have 1 plus 2x. So we're gonna factorize here negative 3. 1 plus 2x. Okay, got it? Once you achieve here, okay, you factorize out the bracket, then you are left with y minus 3. Whatever that's outside. Okay, so this is what we are doing here. You're going to put a bracket plus b bracket. You factorize here. Condition is that the bracket same terms. You want to factorize out a and b from the pairs, but condition is that here and here will be left same terms. Then you can factorize out the bracket. Then what's remaining is the a plus b. Okay, if it's 2x plus 1, also can. Okay, y minus 3, if it's in front, also can. Okay, any question this one? Because I saw some of you got wrong for this one, because just because the order may not be that nice. So y'all can always rearrange it first. Okay, let's go to question number 9. Simplify 5x to the power of 5y times 7x cubed y squared. Okay, simplify. We're going to multiply. This one will be 5 times 7, 35. If you multiply, same base, you add the power. So here will be x to the power of 8. Yeah, I'll write down the full working, but you don't have to write like that. And this one, y 1 plus 2, which is 35x 8y cubed. Okay, indices, this one, how do we rewrite this into power? The fifth root of 7 can be written as 7 to the power of 1 over 5. So n is 1 over 5. Okay, next one, expand and simplify. Let's expand the bracket. Minus 5x plus x cubed. Okay, we can write this as x cubed minus 3x. Okay, Abdul asks, question B can use log? No, cannot. Please don't use log in mathematics. Okay, why need to use log? This one. Just change the power. Yeah, nothing for you to solve here. Okay, don't make life hard. Okay, but last case scenario, if you don't know how to do, then just use log, because it's just a 1 mark question. Okay, why I would try to avoid using math formula? Some of the markers for IGCSE don't understand. That means they don't know math. So since this is not inside the syllabus, your mark scheme will never have logarithm or ln inside the working one. Okay, so I would try to avoid as much as I can. But if really you don't know how to do, and since this is a 1 mark, you just write it. You see okay, whether they will give you the marks or not. Okay, but this one I think is just the answer. The working won't give you the answer. Okay, so in my opinion, I would say no. Okay, don't go and use it. Later you confuse the marker also. Don't know why you're doing, because I'm scared that they don't know. A lot of maths teacher actually they don't know math. Okay, next one, question B. Open up the 3 brackets. Okay, you can open up any bracket, any 2 brackets first. I will open up the first 2 bracket, which will get x squared minus 5x plus 4x minus 20, x plus 3. Okay, what I like to do, you change the position, put the 2 terms one in front, then whatever that we just expanded, you'll get 3 terms, put it at the back. So this will be x squared minus x minus 20. Okay, I want y'all to not skip this step so that you can avoid writing your mistake. X, you write down the first term, write down the second bracket, plus 3 bracket x squared minus x minus 20. And then from here only you open up the bracket, x cubed minus x squared minus 20x. Not necessary, but it will save your sometimes if you make, yeah, you will avoid you making a mistake. Easier for you to check back as well. Okay, so now gather all the like terms with each other. We'll get x cubed minus x squared plus 3x squared. We'll get plus 2x squared minus 20x minus 3x minus 23x minus 60. X cubed plus 2x squared minus 23x minus 60. Okay, full marks so far. Until here, actually still don't need calculator, right? None of it need calculator. Okay, yes, heads up is that this semester, my students who sat for this exam, a lot of them all got A star. Even those of them who failed for the mock exam, their trial exam, they all could get A star also. Okay, so I had one of my students who updated me a few weeks ago because now he's doing his math paper for the October-November one. He said, my paper one, I think I get 100 marks. Sorry, the paper 2, non-calculator paper, 100 marks. The one that normally will pull down your marks or you make careless mistake is this paper, but he got 96 marks and his mock exam he got like, I think, if not mistaken, it's like 23 marks only. Okay, his school mock exam, he got 23 to 96, and that's like in a span of probably 2 months or 1.5 months, 2 months like that. Okay, so for all of you here, still got time. Okay, you need to follow the plan. Okay, let's go to question 11. The table shows 3 sequences. Okay, so sequences, you don't neglect it. If you all want to recap, right, please go and try to do the questions that teacher have taught you all in one of the topical review. Why? If it comes out in paper 4, you see the marks that will come out until 8 marks. Okay, let's do a short review. How many types of sequences are there? Okay, we write down all the type of sequences first. Okay, so we have, okay, if you don't understand any of this, please today after the class, go and watch through my video. Okay, who can tell me how many sequences? We have a total of 4. Okay, very good, Sayana. Linear or arithmetic, geometric, quadratic, and then cubic. Okay, what are the condition? Linear is when you got plus or minus for the one term to another term. Geometric means you got times or divide. Quadratic means same second difference. Okay, this is a condition. Cubic, same third difference. Okay, what formula we need to memorize? All this, please go and memorize it. If you don't know again, go and watch today, okay? They will ask you on the nth term. Nth term, linear is a plus n minus 1d. Geometric is ar to the power of n minus 1. Quadratic, a n square plus bn plus c. This one you can use the formula or you can use observation. Okay, cubic, normally, just a and d. Okay, so far, I think in all the recent papers, I don't think they will test you until like an cubed plus bn square plus cn plus d. Okay, so I want you all to just find the a and the d value. Anyone don't know this part? Please message me. Okay, please message me. Teacher will give you all a link on what you need to watch. Okay, first one. 28, 22, 16, 10, 4. The term to term rule here is minus 6. Minus 6. Minus 6. So next value is also minus 6. 4 minus 6 we'll get minus 2. Okay, what's the nth term? Let's look at the first one. A is a plus n minus 1d. Okay, this is a linear sequence. So your nth term, okay, I need to write down this, all of it is finding nth term. A plus n minus 1d. A is your first term, which is 28. D is minus 6. 28 minus 6n plus 6. Okay, then we'll get 34 minus 6n or minus 6n plus 34. Okay, sequence B. Normally, when there's a fraction, numerator will have one sequence, denominator will have one sequence. You don't have to look at it as a whole. Okay, so for this, you look at the top part, it is plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, right? Plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. The bottom also, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, so this one is fifth term is 5 over 10, right? That's why it became 1 over 2. Okay, so this one is 5 over 10. Okay, so 5 over 10, you plus 1, it will become 6 over 11. Okay, they purposely trick you all. So what is the sequence on top? Okay, so on your numerator, it is equals to n. Denominator, the first term we start is 6. So you can put back into the a plus n minus 1d formula, or you can just put n plus 5. Okay, how to get n plus 5? Don't know how to do it. Means n plus 5. So your a is 6, right? So if we put into a plus n minus 1d, this one is for the denominator, it will be 6 plus n minus 1 times 1. 6 plus n minus 1, which is n plus 5. Okay, so this one is n over n plus 5. Okay, C, 1 over 4, 1 over 2, 1, 2, 4. What is the sequence here? We will get a multiply 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, so when we times 2, the next value will be 8. Okay, what is the sequence? What is the nth term here? Or what type of sequence is this? Multiply means this is a geometric sequence. Okay, how to write the geometric sequence? AR to the power of n minus 1. Remember, the R always needs to be a multiply. If it's a divide, you go and change it to a multiply. So the A over here is 1 over 4. R is 2 to the power of n minus 1. However, most of the mark scheme, they don't want y'all to write it into this form. Okay, y'all have to check whether you can simplify it or not. Okay, can we simplify it to another form? So you look at the base, 2 and 1 over 4. 1 over 4 can also be written as 2 to the power of negative 2. Okay, so I want you to write like that. 2 to the power of negative 2, then 2 to the power of n minus 1. Since you got two base, you multiply by each other. So this will become 2 negative 2 plus n minus 1, which is 2 to the power of n minus 3. Okay, normally they will put it into this form if you can simplify it. But if cannot simplify, let's say if the a is 1 over 3, then you just leave it as 1 over 3 bracket 2 to the power of n minus 1. Okay, good. 11 can score or not? This is almost a 10-mark question, so a lot of marks over here. Okay, let's do a check-in. 11, if you can do, can you type 11? Okay, I can master this one. All right. Okay, question number 12. Okay. Question number 12, this one can put in the calculator or not? Cannot, right? Okay, the number too big already. Okay, I don't think it works. So you all need to simplify this. So this paper got, I think, a few questions on indices. 10 to the power of 400 over 10 to the power of 220 times 10 to the power of 80. We can do the inside here first. Okay, we can write it as 10 to the power of 400. When it's divide, we minus 220 plus 80. Okay, so here will be square root 10. For 220 plus 80, this one will be 300. So 400 minus 300, which is square root 10 to the power of 100. Okay, how to do 10 to the power of 100 square root? You can write it like that. 100, 1 over 2. Okay, which will get 10 to the power of 50. Okay, therefore, k is 50. You don't have to write lah. This k, therefore k equals to 50. Just need to compare with the right hand side here. Okay, please show some sort of working design. Okay, let's go to question 13. line L, y equals to 2 bracket x minus 5. Find the coordinates of the point where line L intersect the y-axis. Okay, so this is a y-intercept. Y-intercept means your x is equals to 0. Y equals to 2 times 0 minus 5. 2 times negative 5, negative 10. So 0, negative 10. Question B, find the x coordinate of the point where line L intersect the line y equals to 19. Okay, so we're going to substitute in y equals to 19 into the equation. So here will become 19 equals to 2 bracket x minus 5. Okay, we divide by 2. This will be 9.5 equals to x minus 5. X 9.5 plus 5, we will get 14.5. Okay, question C. The line P is perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular to line L. Line P passes through the point 2, 3. Find the equation of line P, give it in the form y equals mx plus c. Okay, first thing, since it is perpendicular, we don't have another 2 points. We only got 1 point for this line P here. So we need to find what is the gradient of line L first. So line L, okay, this is what we write first. Line L, y is equal to 2 bracket x minus 5, y equals to 2x minus 10. Okay, so the gradient here for line L is equals to 2. We just use this one, the mx, okay, the mx value. Now, m equals to 2, what would be the gradient for line P? Okay, for line P, you can straight away use the shortcut, which is your negative reciprocal. If it's positive, it becomes negative. If it's 2, reciprocal means you inverse the value. It becomes 1 over 2. Okay, what formula is it derived from? Okay, so you can write like that. M perpendicular is negative 1 over 2. If you like to, write down the working, also can. You can write this. M1 times M2 equals to negative 1. Then here 2 times M2 equals to negative 1. M2 equals to negative 1 over 2. Okay, but it is not necessary. You can straight away write the answer down. Okay, then from here, now we're gonna find what is the value of C. Okay, another thing, for those of you who are doing math, don't go and do the y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. Stick to the mathematics formula. Okay, so now you have this, you have the 0.23. Okay, so we're gonna substitute into y equals mx plus c. You substitute this m and the 0.23. 3 equals to negative 1 over 2 times 2 plus c. 3 equals to negative 1 plus c. C is 3 plus 1, which is equals to 4. Okay, then you rewrite it one more time. Y equals mx plus c. Negative 1 over 2x plus 4. Okay, so this is everything related to straight line graph. Straight line graph, I want you all to highlight if you all are doing your revision. Okay, please know how to do perpendicular bisector. Okay, perpendicular bisector is a question that often comes out also. Okay, let's go to question 14. Just invest 1,400 in an account. The account pays compound interest. Okay, compound interest at R% per year. At the end of 4 years, the value of an investment is this amount. Okay, 1523.15. Find the value of R. So, compound interest. Please go and memorize it. Okay, what is compound interest? A equals to P bracket 1 plus R over 100 to the power of T. Okay, what are the values that is given? Invest means this is your P. Okay, your initial value principal. This is your R. T is 4 years. And then the A. Okay, A is this. So we put into the formula 1523.15 equals to 1,400. 1 plus R over 100 to the power of 4. Okay, can we solve this? 1523.15 divide. Okay, we'll get a nice value. So we can slowly do. Okay, but I would type the whole thing into calculator to find a nice value like that. Okay, that means until here. Okay, so I will do a 4th root 1523.15 over 1400 equals to 1 plus r over 100. Okay, from here, you can type into calculator. Fourth root, the value, okay, you should get 1.0213. Okay, in the middle of the equation, don't round it up too fast also. 1 plus r over 100. Okay, the final one, how do we find the r value? 1.0213 minus 1 times 100 equals to r. The r value will be equals to 2.13. Sarana, which question are you asking? 13, is it? Straight line graph. Straight line graph, coordinate geometry. You see in Thinkific, I think it is chapter 7. Write down, straight line graph. Just go and watch everything related to straight line graph, because straight line graph got all the formulas you have to memorize. Okay, you all know what other formulas you have to memorize? So you might need to memorize your length, your midpoint. Then after that, they will ask you to construct all these equations of the line already. And one of it that's common, always come out, is the perpendicular bisector. Okay, let's go to question 15. M is inversely proportional to the square root of t plus 2. M equals 0.5 when t equals to 23. Find M when t equals to 98. Okay, whenever you see this word proportional, how to do it? Okay, proportional. I want you all to write down this statement first. M proportional is this symbol, like a fish like that. Inversely proportional means 1 over to the square root of t plus 2. Okay, you write this first. You are literally changing this sentence into this form first. Then to change it into an equation, that means you got equal sign, you're going to multiply it by k. Yeah, I want you all always follow this method. M equals to k over square root t plus 2. Your first job is to find the k value. You're going to substitute in 0.5 and t equals to 23. Okay, so here m equals to 0.5, t equals to 23. M, here is 0.5 equals to k over 23 plus 2. Okay, square root 23 plus 2 is 5. Therefore, k is 0.5 times 5, which is equals to 2.5. Okay, so what's the equation? M is equals to 2.5 over square root t plus 2. Then we do one more time. Okay, they will normally give you some sort of value. Then you have to find the other value. So when t equals to 98, okay, t equals to 98, m is equals to 2.5 over square root 98 plus 2. Okay, this one just type in the calculator. 2.5 divided by 10, which is equals to 0.25. Okay, until here. Full marks all the way. Okay, don't need to just have confidence. Okay, have confidence over here. Here, full marks all the way. Okay, say me. Yeah, I see some of you. Me, just say me. So I roughly know what's your level. Okay, very good, good. Okay, anyone? Anyone else? Or you think you can score full marks so far in the exam? Because we are more than about halfway lah. Halfway is 13, Okay, near full marks. Okay, got 2 wrong. All right. Okay, the rest of you, let's do a check-in. Okay, we take a short break first. Okay, for those of you who haven't done, can you please faster try to do as many as you can? Later, we'll finish up the remainder questions. All right. Okay, question 16 is also another topic that I need you all to highlight. Okay, a lot of marks, because you see here, a simple one like this, 5 marks already. Linear inequalities. By shading the unwanted regions of the grid, draw and label the region R which satisfy these 3 inequalities. Okay, so for those of you who have been going through the classes for the past few months, teacher clear all these topics. Okay, so those of you who just recently joined, y'all go and find back the videos. Okay, y'all write down all the topic that y'all don't know. You can definitely find all these videos in Thinkific itself. Okay, what are some rules that we need to remember for this one? If it's less than or more than, you see the symbol, you are going to put a dotted line. Okay, you're going to sketch a dotted line. If it's less than or equal, more than or equal, this one you put a solid line. Okay, when you draw it out. So y, we will start with sketching, treat this as equal first. Y equals to 3. And then this one is less than means it's a dotted line. So at y equals to 3, I want you all to draw a dotted line. Okay, like this. Y equals to 3. Then you label it as also, you are clear what are you doing here. X equals to 2. Okay, this one will be a vertical line at 2. X equals to 2. Okay, the last one. Y equals to x plus 3. Okay, if you don't know how to do this one, right, you just take any 2 points. Okay, you can use x-intercept, y-intercept. You can also just take x equals to 0, y equals to 0, up to you. Okay, let's say you find like that, x equals to 0, y equals to 0 plus 3, which is equals to 3. X equals to 1, y equals to 1 plus 3, which is equals to 4. So you just plot out these 2 points, 0, 3, and 1, 4. You can use any points as long as within the graph over here. So 0, 3, and then 1, 4. Since this one no equal, so we're going to draw a dotted line. Oops. Okay, like this. Y equals to x plus 3. Okay, we got these 3 lines. Now, what we're going to do, we need to shade the unwanted region. Okay, so I'm going to take based on here first. I'm going to highlight it. You all use pencil to do this whole thing. First one, we want y less than 3. So we don't want y more than 3. I want you all in exam, please don't go and do like that. Okay, this one later very messy. You all shade nicely. Normally what I'll do, I will shade perpendicular to the line. Okay, but don't spend so much time doing this one. Just make it nice and tidy for the marker to mark also. Okay, so you shade. This one is y more than 3. Okay, the second one, x less than or equals to 2. We want less than, we don't want more than. So more than means to the right. Okay, like this. You don't cross the line. Last one. Y equals to x plus 3, we want y less than. Okay, if it's a slanted line, normally, okay, not normally, the less than will be the bottom part. Okay, you all know what's bottom and what's top, right? So we don't want the top part. So we shade this off. I will shade all the way in, and then you don't have to shade all the way, but I'll show you all which region is it. Okay, so you will only be left with this part here. Let's call this region R. Okay, R. Sometimes they may continue the next question. Okay, they may say, they will give you an equation, like let's say 2x plus 4y. Find the biggest value of 2x plus 4y. So you just need to remember this. The biggest will normally be at the top right. Okay, at the top right of the space. Okay, the region. The smallest value will be at the bottom left of the region. Okay, why? Because here you'll get big X and big Y, right? A big X value and a big Y value. The bottom left is where you get your smallest X and your smallest Y value. Okay, you'll go do other questions, you see some of it, they may ask you to find the X and Y. Then you sub into the equation. Okay, next one. In the Venn diagram, shape the region A union B intersect C prime. Okay, what is A union B? A union B means all of A and all of B. Okay, this will be the first one. Everything in A, I'll just circle it for you all so you can see. Everything in A and everything in B, meaning you're going to shape this entire thing. Okay, intersect with C prime. C prime means everything outside of C. This is C, everything outside. Okay, so which one will intersect? This part here. Okay, this part over here. The circle, you erase it. Okay, next one. Let's go to question 18. The diagram shows a solid cuboid with sides of length 4.5, 8, and 13.2. Calculate the volume. Okay, these are just put in the calculator. Volume is equals to 13.2 times 4.5 times 8. we get 475.2 cm cubed. Okay, during the working, don't need to write down the units also, just write 475.2. Okay, calculate the total surface area. Okay, so total surface area, we have 3 different parts. Then you're gonna multiply all of it by 2. Okay, so you can do one part at a time. Y'all can, okay, since this is a 3-mark question, to be safer, y'all can write down your working part by part, or you can just put it all together. Okay, this one is entirely up to you to present it. So you can do like this, 2 times 13 point, or you can do like that also, 13.2 times 4.5, then 4.5 times 8, okay, then 13.2 times 8. Or you can straight away multiply 2 over here already. 13.2 times 4.5, 59.4, 4.5 times 8, 36, 13.2 times 8, 105.6. Okay, so the total will be, you take 2, multiply, all add up together. 59.4 plus 36 plus 105.6, 201, we should get 402 cm squared. Okay, question C. Calculate the angle between AB and the horizontal base of the cuboid. We've got AB. Which angle are we trying to find? This one here. Okay, let's give a name over here. Let's call this C. Okay, so we're gonna do the bottom part first. Okay, this is the base part. 13.2, 4.5. Okay, this is the C value. This is a 90 degrees angle. So we want to find what is this value here first. Okay, let's call this X. Using Pythagoras theorem, X square equals to 4.5 square plus 13.2 square. X is square root of this one, 4.5 square plus 13.2 square. Okay, you can leave it like this, or you can write down the value, but you write down a bit more decimal place. This one don't go round it up first. The most accurate is you still use this value when you continue to the next part. Okay, so this one is 13.946. Now we look at the red color triangle, the one that's standing up, ABC. A, B, C. Okay, here bottom is 13.946. Here is 8. The angle that we want is this part here. Okay, this is the theta. We are going to use SOHCAHTOA. We have opposite, we have adjacent. Opposite over adjacent, tangent. TOA. So tangent angle BAC is equals to 8 over 13.946. Okay, so the angle is just inverse tangent 8 over 13.946, 29.8 degrees. Okay, the danger, right, if you're rounding up too much, this one, especially for a trigo type of question, your final answer may be a bit different. So let's say if you maybe rounding up too much, yeah, I'm not so sure for this one. Let's just check. Let's say if we round it up to 13.9. Okay. You're trying to see. If this question, you rounded up into 13.9 over here, you type this inverse tangent 8 over 13.9, your final answer, you'll get 29.9. Do you see it? It will be wrong. Okay, it's not a range of answer that is acceptable. It's only 29.8. So over here, you may want to make a remark. For trigo questions, okay, especially especially not only for trigo, especially for trigo questions. For a value in the middle of the equation, that means in the middle of the problem, you don't go round it up too early. Don't round up too early for for irrational numbers. Or we call it, what's the proper term for it? Non-numerical? Non-exact or non-exact values. Okay, why? final answer may be off. That means not so accurate. And you don't want, because you do, then the last one you cannot get your final marks. All right. Okay, let's go to question 19. Okay, question 19 here. Cumulative frequency graph. Please go and review back all the statistics method. Okay, I would predict that some of the statistic graph will come out in paper 4. Okay, like this one, cumulative frequency. Then later on, you will see the frequency density also. Okay, a few of it come out, right? So y'all make sure y'all know every single one. Okay, how to do this cumulative frequency graph? They already gave us all the values here. We just need to plot it over here. Okay, this one, not so nice, the boxes. They gave us 0 to 40 for 10 boxes. So I want you to write down, one box represent how much first? 10 boxes represent 40. So one box, you 40 divided by 10, which is equals to 4. Okay, so some of the values here may be in between the box. I want you all also another thing, use an X point to plot out your point. Okay, use an X, don't put a dot. We will start with 0, okay, for cumulative frequency. Always start with 0. 0, then 30, we will get 6. Okay, 6 will be 1.5 boxes. Okay, 42. Where's 42? 42 will be here, in between. Next one, 50 is 76. Okay, one box before the 80. 60 is 170. 170 is 2.5 boxes above here, the 160. 70 is 190. 190 will be here, and then the final one. Okay, remember your graph should be a sexy curve. Okay, this shape like that. Okay, did I write any points wrong? Okay, let me just double check this. How come not as smooth over here? 160, 100. Yeah, you see, my here, right? Not nice. So you can draw it as a smooth curve. Okay, I'm also sure why isn't it as smooth? 42, right? Okay, so how you make it a bit smoother is what I would do. You put the X, you can put the X a little bit bigger also. Put it a bit bigger. Okay, next one. Estimate the 75th percentile. Okay, 75th percentile, we need to find what's the 75% of the total value first. 75 over 100 times 200. So it will be at the 150th value. So on the y-axis, you're going to find 150. Okay, where's 150? Here, you draw a line horizontal. Okay, like this. Okay, the value that we have, okay, this one just based on mine will be, okay, how much is this? 57. Okay, let me see, what's the acceptable value? Okay, they never say, but you all follow your graph. They say as long you follow your graph. Can be 57, maybe 57.5, around this range. Okay, so I think just now all of you, or most of you here say 1 to 19, no problem. 20 onwards is where you all struggle a little bit, right? Okay, let's go to question 20. Steven has 2 bags, A and B each containing red sweets and yellow sweets only. He picks 2 sweets at random, one from bag A and the other from bag B. The probability that Steven picks a red sweet from bag A is 3/5. The probability that Steven picks a red sweet from back A and a red sweep from back B is 2 over 15. Find the probability that Stephen picks a red sweep from back B. Okay, what method can we use over here to present the data for us to see clearer? Not necessary, but it can help us. Okay, we can use a tree diagram. Okay, I will draw at the bottom because I got a bit more space. This is how I would write it to be clearer. Got back A and then back B. Okay, so you only got red or yellow sweets. So the first one, red, what's your probability of getting red? 3 over 5. Okay, the others, right, if they never ask you to do, don't need to go and find first. The other one is yellow. B, okay, so for B, you can either get red or yellow. Here also, red or yellow. But find the ones that they want you to find only. Okay, what did they say? For this first statement, okay, they only gave us this one, 3 over 5. And then if it follows this path here, red and red, okay, red and red, we will get 2 over 15. So the probability of red and red will be 2 over 15. We can take this one times this equals to 2 over 15. Okay, so we can write here is 3 over 5 times probability. Second one is rate for B, right? Okay, rate for B is equals to 2 over 15. 2 over 15 times 5 over 3. Okay, we should get 2 over 9. Okay, next one. Okay, you can label this down so you can see clearly. Maybe you may want to use this. Find the probability that Stephen picks a yellow sweet from back A. Okay, so the first one, yellow from back A and yellow sweet from back B. Okay, which path are we going to follow right now? Now, here, yellow from back A, yellow from back B. Okay. All right. Yellow, yellow. Okay. From here, what can we do here? You will need to find your first one, yellow from back A. Okay, so that means we find probability of okay, sorry, I need to actually separate it to yellow A. Okay, yellow A. Okay, you look at the diagram, red A is 3 over 5. So can I say it's 1 minus 3 over 5? So this part here is 2 over 5. Okay, this one is 2 over 5. Then yellow sweet from back B. Okay, just now the red sweet from back B is 2 over 9. This one the probability will be the same. Okay, so 2 over 9, we can take 1 minus 2 over 9. Probability, yellow is B, 1 minus 2 over 9, which is equals to 7 over 9. So this part here is 7 over 9. So now we follow this path, yellow from A, yellow from B. 2 over 5 times 7 over 9. Put in the calculator, 14 over 45. All right, let's do a check-in. 20. Just now some of you say 20, don't know how to do. Can you do 20? Please type 20. Okay, let's go to 21. The diagram shows an equilateral triangle ABC with all sides of length 12 cm. ANP is the sector of a circle center A and lies on AC, such that AN to NC is 2 to 1. So this one 2 parts, 1 part. P lies on AB. Okay, this one same thing also. So you just need to write one of it. Calculate the area of the shaded region. Okay, the area of the shaded region will be the area of the triangle minus the area of the sector. Okay, they give us here they say this is an equilateral triangle. So that means we also can say that here is 60 degrees. All of them are equal length. And here is 12 cm. Okay, what we need to find first is, let's find what is AN first. According to the diagram, 2 to 1. So how do we split this part? We can say AN is 2 over 3 multiplied by 12 according to the ratio. This will be equals to 8. Okay, so this part here is 8 cm. Okay, we want to find the area of the triangle minus area of sector. What is the formula for area of triangle here? We can use 1 over 2 AB sine C. The AB will be the 12 and 12. So 1 over 2, 12 times 12 sine 60 degrees. This one just type in the calculator. Again, don't make your life hard. We will get 36 sub 3. The area of the sector, we will use theta over 360 times pi r square. So 60 over 360 times pi 8 square. Okay, calculator should give you 32 over 3 pi. Okay, 32 over 3 pi. Now, the area of the shaded, we will take area of triangle minus area of sector. 36 sub 3 minus 32 over 3 pi. Okay, when they never ask us to write in exact value, please write it in decimal place. This one is a non-exact value, so you will get 28.8. Okay, this, you can write more than 28.8, but my suggestion is write according to the rules that is given to you. Okay, the new friend join us. My puppy. Because she's a bit bored. Okay, let's go to the next one. Question 22. Okay, upper bound, lower bound question. I think this one is not too hard. A metal cube has mass 14.2 gram correct to 1 dp. Find the lower bound of the mass of the cube. So this will be 14.2 minus 0.1 over 2. Okay, we get here 14.15. The side length of the cube is 1.3 cm. Okay, so we have a cube. Here, 1.3, 1.3, 1.3. Correct to 1 dp. Calculate the upper bound for the density of the metal. The formula for density is mass over volume. Okay, how do we find the upper bound? We have to determine here first. Upper bound will be mass upper over lower. Okay, upper over lower. So how to find the upper of mass and the lower bound for the volume? Mass, they gave us just now is 14.2 gram. Okay, I will do the calculation somewhere at the side here first. Okay, mass upper bound 14.2 plus 0.1 over 2, 14.25. Volume, lower bound. Okay, this is volume. So volume is length cube. Okay, we will take length lower bound cube. Okay, length lower bound cube. What's the length lower bound? 1.3 minus 0.1 over 2 cube. Okay, we'll get 1.25 cube. We now put into the formula 14.25 over 1.25 cube. Okay, type this into calculator. We will get 7.296. All right, for this one, for questions like this, I know some of your teacher also may make mistake, right? Recently, a few of you have checked with me. For values like this, or even your mean, do we round it up? Because you see, this 14.25 divided by 1.25 cube is exactly 7.296, right? Do you think you need to round it up to 7.30? Okay, what do you think? Okay, who say need to round up? Who say don't need? Okay, yes or no? No means don't need. Yes means need to round up. Okay, no, sure. Why not? The rule say, the instructions say you need to round up 3 significant figure. Okay, so for questions like this, don't round up. Okay, just remember the formula. Okay, just remember the formula. This one, don't round up. You round up, I don't think you all will get the full marks. 7.296. So this is another question. This one and mean, if you see that is a exact value, you all don't round up. Okay, so Sebastian asks, where did the 0.1 come from? 1 decimal place. The term correct to 1 decimal place. Okay, let's quickly finish up. Ooh, okay, about time already. Okay, let's go to 23. The diagram shows a frustum made by removing a small cone from a larger cone. The height of the small cone is 7.5 cm. The height of the frustum is 4.5 cm. The radius of the large cone is 4.2 cm. Work out the volume of the frustum. Okay, this one we have to use a concept of similarity. How many question marks is this? Oh, 4 marks only. Not so generous. We can use this big one, okay, big cone, compare with this small cone. Okay, so these are the values that we have. I will write like that. This will be height of the small one. Okay, the height of the small one. We don't know what is the radius of this small cone. Okay, we don't know what is this one. Then we have the radius of the large one. Okay, I just put it, I don't put question mark. We have the radius of the large one. Okay, we can put RL. And then the height of the large one will be this whole thing. Okay, height of large. Okay, let's do the working. So height of large will be 4.5 plus 7.5, okay, which is equals to 12. Let's write down everything that we have. So we got large and small. Okay, for the large one, we write down the small one first. Small one, you don't know what is the RS. HS is 7.5. Okay, then the large cone is 4.2. The height of the large cone is 12. Okay, we are going to use the concept of similarity first. Okay, similarity, okay, which is small over large. Okay, we can put like that. RS over RL equals to HS over HL. Or you can write in this form also. HS over RS over HS. Okay, now we'll do RS over 4.2. Yeah, why I make it so confusing? Let's just follow the order of this. RS over 7.5 equals to 4.2 over 12. RS equals to 4.2 over 12 times 7.5. We will get 2.625. 2.625. Okay, so this part here is 2.625. Now, to find the volume of the frustum, we will take the large cone minus the small cone. So the volume of cone is 1 over 3 pi r square height. Okay, volume of large minus volume of small. Okay, you can break it down into two parts. It's up to you. We can write 1 over 3 pi 4.2 square times 12. This is 70.56 pi. Volume of the small one will be 1 over 3 pi 2.625 square times 7.5, which is, okay, I just copy down what's on the calculator, 2205 over 128 pi. Okay, the last one, volume of the frustum, we'll take VL minus V small. 70.56 pi minus 2205 over 128 pi, which will get 167.6. Okay, if you present it as 168, also can. Okay, 4-mark question. All right, let's go to question 24. Another statistics question. Histogram Okay, whenever we see the word histogram, the first formula I want you all to write is FD equals to F over CW. Frequency density equals to frequency over class width. Frequency density is your y-axis, class width is your x-axis. I want you to remember this. So now they say use the histogram to complete the table. They want us to find number of people. Number of people is represented by frequency. And I want you all to look at the class over here. They are giving you 0 to 5, then 5 to 20, then 20 to 50. That means some of this, the frequency we have to join together, okay, based on this frequency density. Okay, what's the first thing that we're going to do? You're going to break down every single one. You're going to calculate the frequency for each of it. So to find the frequency, we rearrange this formula. FD equals to F over CW. F is equals to CW times FD, okay, or FD times CW, which is you will take your X multiply, okay, right here, X times Y, which means you find the area of each bar. To find the frequency, you're going to take the X times the Y. Okay, so I want you all to do breakdown for every single one. Okay, my suggestion for you all also, write down the working somewhere. Okay, write down the working somewhere. So you all can later check back. I will first write down the Y value over here first. Okay, so this will be 2.8, 3.4, 2, 16, and 0.4. Okay, the first one, 0 to 5. Okay, you can write down here. 0 to 5, the frequency, so all this is frequency here, will be 2.8 times 5, 5 to 10, 3.4 times 5, 10 to 20, 2 times 10, 20 to 30, 16 times 10, 1.6 times 10, this is not 16, 1.6 times 10, then 30 to 50, 0.4 times 20. Okay, go and calculate for all of this. The first one, we'll get 14, second, 17, third one, 20, 16, and here, 8. Okay, from 0 to 5 equals to 14. From 5 to 20, we'll take 17 plus 20, okay, which is 37. The last one, 16 plus 8, which is equals to 24. All good? Frequency density. Okay, so normally the question, they will ask you to find frequency density, right? This one is like the reverse of it, to find the frequency. They will either normally ask you to find frequency density or frequency. You need to remember two formulas. Okay, the next one, the people who travel a distance greater than 35 km to work have a car allowance. Calculate an estimate of the number of these people who have a car allowance. Okay, so if we look from 35 onwards, 35 will be over here. Okay, then they say greater than 35 means this part here. Here we have 15. Okay, so if we want to find an estimate, we can just take the class width multiply by the frequency density. Okay, same formula. So we'll take class width times frequency density. 15 times 0.4, which we'll get 6. Okay, two more questions. First one, sketch the graph y equals to sine x. Okay, so they will ask you sine, cos, or tangent. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, just remember how to do y equals to sine x, y equals to cos x, and y equals to tangent x. This one, use your ruler, draw it accurately. We will split into intervals of 90 first. So I will split in the middle. Then here, 90. Here, 270. Okay, then since this is a sine is 0, 1, 0, -1, 0. Okay, draw it accurately also lah. So this is what I will do. Okay, let's draw a line here first. Later I'll erase it. Okay, this line don't need to draw. Okay. This one just use your pencil to draw. Then we've got this point. Okay, 0, 1, 0, -1, 0. Okay, if in exam you all don't know how to do, just use your calculator. Okay, you type in sine 0, sine 90, sine 180, sine 270, sine 360 if you all ever forget a graph. Okay, again, if this part you don't know, go and review back everything related to trigo. Okay, then I'll erase this. Okay, just now a few of you say 25B don't know how to do. If don't know how to do, can you all go into Thinkific, go and watch on solving trigo equation. I've just recorded a brand new lesson because I was teaching a class on this one. You all go and watch that this lesson. You don't know where to find, you all later ask me. I also prepare a very specific exercise to do anything related to this solving trigo equation. Normally it's like a 3-mark question like this. Okay, how to do this solving trigo? You need to remember the steps. First thing, you're going to rearrange the equation to make sine cos tangent at the left-hand side. So 2 plus 5 sine x equals to 1. 5 sine x is equals to -1. Sine x is equals to -1/5. After you've done this step, you're going to find what is your alpha. Alpha is your base angle. You're going to press in your calculator inverse sine 1/5. You don't care about the negative value first. Right? So you're going to do this one. Inverse sine 1/5, we'll get 11.5 degrees. Okay, the positive and the negative is in the next step, which is your ASTC graph. Okay, which quadrant is it at? Can someone tell me? Sine is a negative value. ASTC, it'll be at T and C, which is your quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. How to find at quadrant 3? Okay, the formula for at quadrant 3 is 180 plus alpha. Here is 360 minus alpha. Yeah, okay, so your x value will be 180 plus 11.5 and 360 minus 11.5. Okay, we should get 191.5, 348.5. Good. Okay, will this come out in paper 1? Paper 2, non-calculator paper. I don't think so. Specifically, this question cannot come out in paper 2. It will definitely come out in paper 4 because I also don't know how to calculate without a calculator for inverse sine 1/5. But they may come out if the value over here is one of the special trigo angles. That means your 30 degrees, 45 degrees, or 60 degrees. So they maybe can give you sine x equals to cert 3. Wait, sorry. Sine x equals to 1 over, let's say 1 over, what's the value? Inverse sine 1 over cert 2. They may give you that one. Okay, they can give you here 1 over cert 2, then they can ask you to solve in paper 2. You all have to go and refer back to the special trigo angles. You list it all down first. Okay, one last one. Just now I saw a lot of you writing, don't know how to do this, 26. Okay, 5-mark question only. The diagram shows a quadrilateral OXPY with diagonals meeting at T. OX equals to 3A, OY equals to 12B, which is labeled. Find XY. Okay, how to find XY? According to the diagram, you can even derive from the position vector. XY will be XO plus OY. -3A plus 12B. You can just follow based on the diagram. Okay, they give us some ratio. XT to TY is 1 to 2. This is 1 part. This is 2 part. YP is equals to 5A minus 2B. Where is YP? Okay, they give us here. Now, they want us to find OT to TP. OT, where's OT? OT to TP. Find the ratio. Okay, what is OT? Where can we find OT first? OT, can I say, according to this diagram, can we go OX plus XT? Okay, you look at the diagram. OT is OX plus XT. Okay, OX, what's XT? XT is 1 over 3 of XY. You have to look at the diagram. 1, 2, right? So 1 over 3 of here. Now you sum in the values. 3a plus 1 over 3, negative 3a plus 12b. This is what we calculated from the previous question. So 3a minus a plus 4b. We should get 2a plus 4b. Okay, next one. TP. TP, according to the diagram, can we say is ty plus yp? ty plus yp. What is ty? ty is 2 over 3 xy. Then plus yp. Okay, so 2 over 3 xy, negative 3a plus 12b, yp, 5a minus 2b. Let's simplify this one. Open up the bracket, negative 2a plus 8b plus 5a minus 2b. Okay, then we will get 3a plus 6b. Okay, now they want us to present this one, OT to TP. Okay, how can we also rewrite OT to TP? We can always present like that also. OT over TP. Okay, write this down. 2a plus 4b over 3a plus 6b. Okay, I want you all to simplify this. We can factorize out. Here is 2a plus 2b. Here is 3a plus 2b. Okay, a plus 2b, a plus 2b, these two can cancel off. So OT to TP will be 2 over 3, which is also 2 to 3. Okay, good. Okay, everyone, go and mark your paper. Tell me how many marks y'all get. Okay, if there's any question, please ask me. Otherwise, this is the end of May-June 2025, paper 4-3. Okay, congratulations, you all survived through the entire May-June 2025 series. Okay, then teacher is going to give you all some tips and tricks, okay, on how to prepare for your IGCSE.